get it hold to the straight down one. MJ. Oh, he did it! Hey, Michael shakes the finger. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular hold by Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is undoubtedly the biggest legend in any sport ever. So how did a kid from Brooklyn become one of the biggest NBA stars in the world? In Michael Jordan's early years, basket wasn't his number one sport. When Michael was a little kid, he started out playing baseball. His father had always had a big interest in Jordan playing baseball. But when it was time for Michael to move to high school, he would end up playing basketball at North Carolina High School. The first year of high school, Michael failed to get on the school team. But after one summer, Michael grew 4 inches and he could finally compete. For the next 2 years of high school basketball, Michael would go on to score an average of 25 points per game, and he has become a senior player. At the end of Michael's senior year, he received a scholarship from the University of North Carolina. After practice, Michael would always pick one of his teammates, James Worthy, asking him if he wanted to play 1v1. James was better than Michael for 2 weeks. Nobody really knew who he was until North Carolina got up against Georgetown in the NCAA state championship. With the last seconds of the game ticking, Michael gets the ball and shoots it, thereby securing a win for North Carolina. In 1984, when the NBA college draft took place, Michael was one of the great picks for many teams. So when it was Chicago Bulls' turn to draft a player, they picked Michael Jordan, and Jordan ended up being the 3rd pick. Chicago Bulls was lucky they picked Michael as their 3rd pick, because in 1984 Olympics, Michael became the most popular amateur basketball player in the world. At the first day of practice, Michael saw himself as the lowest player on the team. No matter what people had said about him, Michael still needed to show his will.
Here's Jordan, he blows by Pearson, jammed it down!
Chicago Bulls had never really been a good team until Michael came around. Even though Michael had played terrifically the last seasons, Michael alone wasn't enough to win championships. That all changed when Michael met his number 2 player, Scottie Pippen. Back in 1987, these two with the rest of the Chicago Bulls dominated the NBA at the time. This team was the first team to ever get 3 championships in a row.
Is it joy or is it relief or is it a combination? This has been a great year but a tough year.
It's both. It's a relief. Plus, it's great to win. I think we've gone through a lot. Me personally, I've gone through a lot of ups and downs, but to cap it off this way means a lot to me, believe me.
But when Jordan's dad sadly passed,
in South Carolina,
Michael Jordan took a turn in his career.
4 people have been arrested for stripping and stealing the elder Jordan's car. Found